Hello guys and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This is my favourite game and I really hope it's yours too after watching this video. Today I thought I'd do something quite cool and different. It's called Space Tourism. A group of very excited Kerbals will be journeying into space for a small fee of $1 million. After several successful test flights, I never thought we could even land here. Right, okay, now, careful, we want our back wheels to land first, and we remember there's not even concrete here, and there's that little bit of a ledge. Oh, we're going very fast now. Space tourism was agreed to be safe, and now the public are able to take a space excursion, orbit Kerbal a few times, and return to the same runway again, which is what I'm doing. I'm going to either land at this runway, which is a mile long, or the runway over there, which I managed to land on once, definitely. What I've actually done is quite smart, actually. I've already got another plane on the runway, which I was going to land on, and then that's set as a target, so I'll be able to re-enter the atmosphere at the right angle, because really, this plane is a glider, really, the moment it comes back down from re-entry. So we want to do that. So my plan is I'm going to now set the time forward a little bit, so it's more towards the day. So we set off in the night, but we'll definitely return back to Earth in the daytime, which would be cool. So we can now go. Dusk, put RSAS module on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Captain Rostris, because he's posh. We will be now departing from the station. Here we go. Let's go to space. So, I really do like the MK1 plane. I don't even know why I chose it to do this video. I just like, it's really easy to fly and stuff. It's the first plane I ever flew properly, like going to orbit, which is cool because when you see these clouds from space, you'll love it because it's just beautiful. The graphics, mods. Oh, mods. There's a very exciting IVA, inner vehicular activity mod I'll be showing you. It's quite cool. You're gonna love it. So, alright. 200 meters a second and already 4 kilometers from the surface. It's pretty good. The moment we get into the the least dense part of the atmosphere, it'll be amazing because we accelerate really fast and things happen. So, for some reason we're having a little bit of a... Well, we are almost to the speed of sound, a little bit. Okay, these boosters will be falling off pretty soon. In fact, they've taken us very high very quickly, which is useful because taking a space plane off is the most efficient by doing this, really. It's non-renewable, but it's efficient. It's 20 kilometers away from the surface, and already 1,000 meters a second, so we need to be worrying a little bit about our apoapsis. So alright, we're now at the least dense part of the atmosphere. Wait until these fall off. Well, that was a bad thing to do, never mind. And separate. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright, now let's just angle up and fire. So, yeah, that will do. We will be needing 2.4 kilometers 2.4 kilometers a second of delta V to take us in a successful orbit around Kerbal before we turn. So we're now going to angle a little right, sorry, and that will mean we come at a suitable angle, don't have to readjust, because ideally we can easily slow down in this ocean and be alright. So yeah, now we need to really get some speed up going here. We can maybe do this. You know what I consider doing if this? Yeah, no, this is using up our fuel. Ideally, I'd want to drop these tanks and allow us to just accelerate faster. There we go. Now we can turn our lights on. Make sure everyone is comfortable, ladies and gentlemen. We're now in the vacuum of space. We hope you enjoyed your very fast journey up into the cosmos, and enjoy your space flight today. This is your captain speaking, signing off for the moment until we die. So that's useful. Alright, 1 kilometre a second now, that's good. We haven't got enough fuel to get to 2 kilometres a second yet. But it'll be good. Yeah, this may not work. Oh. Might have to use infinite fuel, I'm joking. And just a little bit of fuel and gone. So now let's detach from our booster. That will just burn up on Earth and put these on. And put that up as well, because it really weren't going fast enough. Right, that's not the right thing I need. I need normal stability assist. Yeah, this flight is just doing some backflips here. Please enjoy the view. Ah, that's the wrong way. That's going to slow us down. Whoops. What is going on? If only we could activate these engines again. Luckily, Virgin thought of it and used a brand new fuel called fission chips. I don't know. Just fly it on. In fact, I'm pretty sure I lost my save of this MK1 plane where I had modified it to do just this amount. So these engines would fire while in space, which is useful. So now we're going up again. So the flight has been saved by your Captain Rostis. Not to worry, we are now in a safe trajectory. We won't be re-entering and for a while. So let's just deactivate that engine and that engine, and almost into a successful orbit. Now let's just go a little higher before we cover the Earth. There we go, flying over Kazakhstan. It will probably be daytime now in the place where we took off. So now let's just sort out our orbit a little bit. Why can we not switch vehicle? What? I'm trying to send a maneuver. And that will probably do. No, it won't. Yeah, nah, we can do like this. Do ourselves. There we go. So the passengers can now experience the light side of our Earth. So let me show you this advanced IVA. I just point out this video has been recorded about 4 times, and the majority of the times they do work. But I just like having lots of fun. I'll probably edit it all together, the best bits. So let's angle our speed ahead a little bit into the light side. We don't want the dirty Kazakhstan and desert Kerbinstan. Sounds like a language or something. Alright, now we're in the daytime. There we go. Where have all my clouds gone? Yeah, where have my clouds gone? What? You can oh, there they are. They're back. Alright, now let's show you this stuff. Yeah, he's really enjoying this flight here. Maybe a she actually, but look, they're so happy. They've worked so hard for this their entire lives, waiting for the moment where it will become proper. A proper method of travelling in space, and there we go. Look at the scale of everything in my wings. Look, it's beautiful. In fact, we are moving quite a little bit, so let's just stabilize ourselves. There we go, look. 2 kilometers a second over the Earth. We can float up to the other hatch, see how these people are going on. Do you want some drinks? No, because you can't have any, because, well, they don't drink in space. Especially not on this flight, there's no drinks, so you'll have to just, like, get a drink on Earth. However, they do have bouncy balls somewhere, so they need to look for them. I've decided, as a captain, we will be returning to Earth after the next 2 orbits. I don't know why these clouds glitch out after this time. And we look at everything. They're really happy. They're enjoying themselves from space. Well, now, approximately upon my calculations, which are wrong. Now, if we look down... Yeah, we can look down now. Yeah, look, there's where we're going to be landing. There's one of our planes that we landed, and unfortunately there's cloud cover, which is not good. Oh, no, there isn't. There we are. There we are. So let's shift ourselves this way. Orientating our orbit a little bit this way. Not needing to slow down, but get our angle right, so we have to do less maneuvering once on the surface. So we are actually changing the entire shape of our orbit, which is good. Now, we have to be careful now, because we don't actually want to rear into the atmosphere now. We have to, otherwise it's far too long to get back. So let's just push ourselves up. Slowing ourselves down a little bit in the process, but that's okay. 3 kilometers a second is alright. Now we can just enjoy these gamma rays, the ionizing radiation from the sun hitting our wings, which we're telling the passengers are. That's what it is, but it's not really. So now, let's rotate ourselves backwards so we can perform the deorbit burn next time we turn around. In fact, I like this really neat docking port for the MK1. I do plan to build a proper space station at some point, but as you can see, my other space station didn't go too well. I should probably try not building it all on the planet at once. Advice for life. Right, now we can just wait for us to turn around. In fact, we're gonna... Wait, that shouldn't happen. What is happening? Why is it allowing me to even do that? It shouldn't be allowing me to do that. You're not allowed to speed up. Right, what we really don't want to do is go... that's right. Okay, so let's close off this Clumbertron and perform our deorbit burn any minute. I say any minute, it's quite a long way away, so keep enjoying your flights. Yes, he's quite sad because it's almost over. It's £13 million well spent, and in the process killing the test pilot, Donald Trump. Actually, he wasn't a test pilot, but he did test out the planes because he's rich, and not going to continue the space program. So here we go. Why is it allowing me to move when I'm going this fast? Actually, I know why. There we go. See, now I can't do it. That's a bit of a bug, but I don't know. Right, now let's choose where we're going to deorbit burn ourselves. When you get to it... I just pointed to my screen. Honestly. Look, we actually shouldn't be this far out from the Earth. I don't think... Like, there's Apollo 13, or one of the Apollo missions only got this far out. I have no idea what's causing that tearing on the Earth, though. It shouldn't really be like this. Anyway. Any minute now, we're going to perform it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. As you will notice upon landing, it will be daytime. However, you've only spent 1 hour and 12 minutes. So, of the possible 12 hours that you could have been asleep. So now we're going to deorbit burn ourselves to return us to the airport safely. Stand by. Engines firing. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be returning to the atmosphere providing we do not accelerate any further. This is a confirmed re-entry. Our computers have proven we will definitely be returning. So please enjoy these beautiful views on Earth as the clouds just disappear below us. Right now I'm just going to orientate myself a little bit around so I can slow down further. I'm not a great pilot. I wasn't one of the people who tested this pilot plane. And we need to stop. It's not a very efficient way of doing this, but I'm not an efficient person. Wrong way. What am I doing here? I'm trying to go left. You know what? This is probably out of the 4 possible recordings I made of this. This has been the worst. Unfortunately, there is cloud cover there, which makes it all difficult to see. Now we've gone in the wrong direction. See, I don't like this about this. When you can turn away from something and then it just... How do I fire up my... so slow as well. Luckily we're at a really high point in our orbit, so we have a lot of time to play with, really. We're not telling our people this, our passengers. Let's go this way. And, oh my god, here we go. Remember, this is only a successful flight if we can land at the airport again, so, I've just realised that was the wrong plane I was targeting. That was the one that crashed miles from the airport. There we go. And now... there we go, perfect course. And let's just slow down again so we can have some time to play with. That is perfect. And we're just going to do a little bit of a left turn here. Just like driving. There we go. We are set to return. Ladies and gentlemen, let me announce the very happy news. We will be returning to Kerbal at a correct trajectory, meaning we can land safely. So we hope you enjoyed this in flight, as we now orientate our space plane to be suitably aerodynamic, but also not aerodynamic, because we want to hit the atmosphere at full force. So we're now turning the lights off because the outside atmospheric re-entry burns on our plane. The fire will light your cabin up enough. We're still in 0G though. So here we go. Just speed up. I'm just going to play this by eye, because I have... whoa, see? See, just in the distance there. The first island you can see is probably not the one we're meant to be landing on. Didn't even see it. Somewhere slow. Yeah, now we're going to re-enter by accident. This is quite clumsy actually. We've overshot it a bit. Alright, as long as we can hit the densest part of the atmosphere very quickly, it'll be alright. We can steer it. Look, we can already land in the this one. So ladies and gentlemen, we are landing. Re-entering the atmosphere now. Look, how much is that? 85 kilometers away, so we have quite a big turn to do, to be honest. But once we hit the blue section, we'll really start slowing down, which will be enough. I think we can do this. Look how beautiful we are. Remember, it was night time, just turning day when we left from the clouds. Remember everything from space. Okay, so now just down to 2 kilometers a second. And it's pulling up very carefully, because we are experiencing quite high Gs now. In fact, we are... wow, this is worrying. Alright. Carefully angling up so we don't immediately hit the water, which is a risk building an airport by the sea. Now, there's clouds in the way, so... but the water vapor might cool us down a bit, so once we hit around 400 meters a second, we'll be alright to steer and stuff. Turn our RCS ports off, because they're useless really now. Just like having a jetpack, and look, the ground is emerging. With our speed still doing things to our plane. Let's just angle down a little bit. And I'm not sure which way we... it's going to be a difficult turn, but we can do it. So let's just get ourselves up again. And carefully angle left and then right. We'll turn pitch. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult re-entry procedure to do, but we can do it. In fact, you know what? We're going to land at this airport because it's nearer. So we might actually crash into the other plane on the airport, but oh well. Now I have to remember there was a cliff at the start which I crashed into many, many times. But we'll be alright. Actually, put my wheels in a bit. Oh. Put my wheels in. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously we have re-entered the Kerbal's atmosphere very safely, and you can enjoy these beautiful islands that were once tiny little pixels on your fake window screen from space, because it's actually just been a simulator. Never mind. Oh. Okay. We should have enough speed. Now this is the part where I need to worry about, because I need to land with my back wheels first to optimum braking and stuff. So we are just gliding now. We need some speed because for some reason I need speed to angle up, obviously. Okay, now it's a long way away. Perhaps this is like the restaurant, the recovery zone, safe from other humans or Kerbins. What are they? Kerbals. Yes, Kerbals, that's the one. From them getting infected by if you got space disease. So now we're just down to 150 meters from 2,000 meters. So let's put our wheels down. Get ready for this quite dangerous procedure, because there's a massive cliff which you'll see in a minute, and this is a disused airport. We really shouldn't be using this, but it's nearer, and I'm lazy. So yeah, we got that. Okay. We are drifting a little bit. Okay, that was quite fast. Now we're coming in quite fast. We are really coming in fast, but we've missed the cliff, which is good. And, wow. Back wheels first. Come on. No. We sort of missed it. Oh well, never mind. We can do another flyby. Ladies and gentlemen, do not worry. We just did a practice flyby. Yes. We were at an incorrect angle, and they're probably complaining to me now. But it's alright. We can probably do a loop. Let's, I've had an idea. Then backwards. Yeah. That's quite sensible. Until that happened. Oh well. We're just giving them a nice... this is the part where we advertise our space program here now. Alright. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Once we deploy our parachutes, that'll be the happiest moment of my life. This is pretty cool though. Alright. Angled up. 100 meters a second. We are coming in quite a high angle, so we have to slow down very quickly. So we're ready to deploy our parachutes. And, whoa. And this is quite a difficult thing to do. Alright. Come on. Angled up. There we go. At a suitable trajectory. Back wheels first. And deploying our parachute to slow us down. We've made it. We've made it from space. And our captain here, Rostis, saved us. So, yes. Number one. Well, I say number one. It's probably our 5th attempt at re-entering and landing at an airport. These passengers are very happy on this little plane here. And it's been quite an exciting flight. So, yes. Thanks very much for watching. And my voice is going. It's all these amazing announcements. Goodbye.